sights and sounds of London town. The sights and sounds of London town. The sights and...
International Headquarters, Powerhouse,
I'm going to London. I've got some errands to do, so I'm dropping something off in London, kind of like a courier. But I've also got another vlog to film, so I thought, you know what, while I'm walking around London, I'm bound to see some sights, so I'm going to throw this video together as a photography video. The sights and sounds of London town. I think that's what I'll call it. There's a song in there somewhere. Sights and sounds of London town. Richard Thompson, that's who it is. So we're on the train, we're going to get to the city, and no more of this train malarkey. Let's just see what happens. I've got the Sony Cybershot, so it's just going to be handheld, really quick shot images, that kind of thing. I'm looking forward to it. Tag along. Okay, so in terms of capturing London, the sights and sounds, because I'm going on another video vlog, I'm just going to capture shots as I'm between my locations, and I think we can actually show London from different locations, can't we? So I'm outside Harrods, of all places to start. Look at the entrance, isn't that lovely? I want to get that. The Harrods sign with passers-by walking by. Oh, she stands right in front of it. Well, let's include her then. Street photography. That's not what I wanted. Some people. I love the window display. It's the lights and the reflections I'm looking for. So actually, because I'm doing this other vlog for my other channel, I think I will always have this thing as a photographer. Oh, if I only had my camera with me. And of course I do. So I can just do a 30-second snippet. It might be patchy, but yeah, it's going to be fun because I'm actually in London. I have my camera. I've got no plans, but I might just see something that's worthy of a photograph. Might be some people, might be a building, might be architecture, might be something absolutely famous. Let's see what I can find. This is amazing. Just being a tourist as I'm walking from one place to another. And we've got Marble Arch. I think the clever idea is that if I was to come to London specifically, I wouldn't know really where to take pictures of things. But the fact that all of these famous landmarks are on my way, it means that I can snap a snap, can't I? Probably stand on that island there, wait for the traffic to go through and get a shot. The Marble Arch. I'd like it without any traffic, and it's going to happen any minute now. There we go, no traffic. Due to the tourists, the sights and sounds of London town. I love London. There's always something to see, isn't there? And it could be people, and it could be old architecture, or even Nelson's Column. What I've got to do is trek down towards Buckingham Palace. I'm going to walk down the Mall and then up through Green Park. I'm sure to get a few shots just as I'm walking, but I want to get the shot of 449 The Strand. I think it just looks glorious. I've got traffic. I'll wait for the lights. This is the Strand, so it's going all the way down to Theatreland there. You've got Charing Cross, and that was built by Edward I, I believe. There was a series of crosses for his wife who passed away, and they were very much in love. So can I get this? This is kind of the typical London, isn't it? It's just a case of capturing bits and bobs. We've got no cars, but we do have people. But I don't mind. Just want to take a moment to capture something. Should we get arty and go level with the water? Very nice. Nelson's Column with an aeroplane going by. Let's get out of the sun. Let's stand here. Basically because I can't look directly at the sun, but with the sun behind it, I might be able to get a nice shot. Nelson's Column. Right, with all of that done, I've got to get down to the Mall. So the next shot will be maybe 1 or 2 shots down the Mall. Got the Canadian Embassy there. Solidarity for the Ukraine. Amazing, isn't it? Cockspur Street. That goes up to where the Theatreland is and Piccadilly, which I'm coming back on. I will be able to show you some of Piccadilly. I'll probably get some shots. But I just saw this. I've never seen that before, but it's worth zooming in. Can you see that? Grand Trunk Railway. I've no idea what that is. You know, was Grand Trunk Railway? Just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to capture that with the skyscraper behind it. Just looks like an interesting shot. Good, good, good. Right, we'll cut down here. It looks like Admiralty Arch is being rebuilt. It's completely shrouded in scaffolding. Absolutely disgusting. Graffiti. These buildings they're our heritage. And then you get some wazzock putting graffiti on them. And I won't have anybody tell me, stop it, Tudor, you know, this is the modern age, you should run with the tide, you should be with the times. Well, all I can say is that's what Admiralty Arch will look like when it's finished. But for now, it's just all covered up. This is all the sort of the fleet and the admirals. And this is the beginning of Pall Mall. Look at this, Mall Galleries, home of the Federation of British Artists. What I'll do, there's a traffic island, and I'll be able to shoot right up the Mall with the statue of Queen Victoria and Buckingham Palace in the distance. If you've ever thought of vlogging, let me suggest that you do it. You know, just get your camera, even if it's your phone, and just get out there and start documenting your life. Because that's kind of what I do on all my channels, whether I'm doing Tudor travels or photography or drive with care. You kind of leave a little bit of legacy for your family and everything, because I won't be here forever, but they can always look back at the video. It's like home movies, isn't it? But the thing is, if I feel like I want a London vibe, I can just watch one of my videos because I know exactly where I went and how much I enjoyed it. Right, how to get the best of this? Because obviously I want to stand basically in the middle, but I can use my zoom on my phone, on my camera. So if I stand on the other side of this traffic light, it's all open, isn't it? That's St James's Park on the left. Came up here the day after Princess Diana died. My wife and I came up, brought our twins, and they'd never been on the tube. It was fun. It was a fun day. Well, it was a somber episode, but see my kids on the tube like, Dad, Dad. Do you remember that, Jen? So there we go. I'm going to go down low and try and get a nice shot of the Mall. Only because you can, right? I can zoom right in, get a shot of the palace and the Victoria Monument. I'm zooming too far in, so I'll probably have to adjust that in post-processing. Another shot going out. Hey, hope you like that. I wasn't going to film it all, but I took a couple of shots coming down past St James's Park. We are approaching
Everyone can do a photo.
Buckingham Palace. Now, in order to get a decent enough shot, I don't know, I could just stand here, can't I? Look at the flower beds, they look lovely. In fact, let's go up here. Just gives me a little bit of elevation. And actually, if I just come around here a bit, the aspect, I can just have, rather than full on and miss the entrance to the palace, I can take a shot like this. Look, that goes up to the Marble Arch up there, previous image, or maybe the next image. Depends how I sequence it. But we've got the entrance to Green Park, the palace, the Victoria Monument. Let's zoom in at Queen Vicky and get a shot of her. And now to get the palace. Will I have to do a... The thing is, if I zoom in like that, I crop it, so I'm just going to have to quickly get 2 shots so that I can do a panel. That'll work. Right, I have to go up through Green Park in order to do the next part of my other video. I don't think I'll have anything dynamic to photograph in Green Park. However, I am heading up Piccadilly and the Ritz, filming location for Notting Hill, right? So we'll see what we'll see. Yeah. I'm walking through here and I'm looking at all the businessmen and, you know, business individuals. I have to pinch myself to realise that actually YouTube is taking off for me. I'm very close to actually having a monthly income from this, thanks to my main channel. So, I've got a little empire going, so I don't feel guilty walking around here midweek with all these London business type people doing their jobs. Hey, I'm 63, basically ready to retire, aren't I? Oh, that's nice. We've got all the different trees, isn't that amazing? Not particularly like the scene with the house in the end, but if we take a shot of the footpath going up with all the trees, that should be something. I suppose you'd have to come here at 6 a.m. in the morning to get a shot with no one in it. But I'm capturing the vibe and I don't mind that. It's the aesthetic of the trees that I'm after. Yeah, that's quite nice. I am poking the camera in front of the DJI, but I don't know if it's actually showing for you. Now walking down Piccadilly Street, Green Park behind me. Piccadilly Street, it should be called Piccadilly, isn't it? And because of all this traffic, early afternoon in London, people getting angry and frustrated because people are blocking junctions. But look at that up there, what on earth is that? What an excellent statue. I'm going to stand with my back behind this lamppost because if anyone's walking behind me, they won't bump into me. I just want to capture that. I think that looks amazing. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's all going crazy. I was nearly going to drive today. I thought, why not? Just go and drive up. I'm glad I didn't. I'd be stuck in that traffic. Just up here is Burlington Arcade. I've never photographed it, but while I'm here, let's see if we can do something with it. Here it is, Burlington Arcade. I don't know what the ruling is for photography or pictures here, but it's a lovely, it looks like, right, what have we got? Oh yeah, it doesn't say we can't film and it doesn't say we can't photograph, but it's this lot. I was just wondering if I'm allowed to walk through and take some pictures.
Of course you are.
It doesn't say no, right?
You're free to do whatever you want.
Thank you very much. Well, within reason, right? You should always ask, shouldn't you?
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Looks great. Burlington Arcade. Now, I can't take a shot of this without anybody in it, but I'm going to capture something. Do a bit of cropping in. Looks great. Let's do a long one. I'm going to go right up here. Got to get the exposure right. Wow. It's just these old shops. Look at them. I think what I have to do is a video about London, but on my Tudor travels, and just do 10 minutes of selected elements. So Burlington Arcade would be one of them. Love it. I've got 2 pictures, so that's all I needed. Just be a tourist. Right, let's see what else we can see. So we're going to carry on down Piccadilly, head to Piccadilly Circus. Just discovered Fortnum and Mason by appointment to Her Majesty Queen Camilla, grocers and provisions of merchants, and also King Charles. So you know we're no longer in the realms of Elizabeth, are we? Fortnum and Mason. Let's step back a bit here so we don't kill someone. And now I'm in the sun. That'll work. It's just fun. Capturing things. I see Piccadilly Circus just down there. If I don't stop to take another picture, we'll be there next. It's just the little things that catch your eye. Red telephone box, quintessentially British, and a hotel called the Delhi, or the Dilly. And a beautiful girl walking by. I couldn't get it in quick enough. Do like a beautiful girl in my shot. There you go. Too many tourists. That's better.
How you want to?
The time is now 1:30. Wow, look at this. What a structure. Don't know what it is. Eyre Street. Let's take a trek through Piccadilly Circus. Lovely. Piccadilly Circus. So they're obviously doing some renovation, so they put these scaffolding covers up that make it look like the actual building. Looks lovely with the colours, doesn't it? Hotel Café Royal. There's always this question, should you be vlogging? You know, and always this, oh, I'm worried people are going to talk to me or look at me. But when you're in a big city like London, it's expected of you. Everyone's got their cameras and their vlogging gear. I am bound to get some nifty little shots here. Maybe some people. I don't think there's going to be much architecture. The M&M store. Oh, I don't need to go in there. But I think it would make for a shot, people coming and going in the M&M entrance. Only because I'm a tourist, right? Let's get it blanked. What can I take a picture of in Leicester Square? Come on, let's do it. Someone selling their paintings. Look, it's Mary Poppins. I've got to get a shot of that, even with the people in front of it, because I can't ask them to clear off. But we got, what is that? Blue, the City of London, isn't it? I liked the blue. I wasn't sure what it was. Dolby Cinema, it says. We've got Cineworld there. The Empire Theatre. I wonder, the View, Hippodrome Theatre at the back there. All the old theatres. Amazing. With no clear agenda of what I'm taking pictures of, it's just taking shots, isn't it? Look, we've got a clear view. I think these people are about to go. Should we get a shot of Mary Poppins? Drop me a comment. What is the significance of Mary Poppins in Leicester Square other than, you know, she took a picture. Let's go right up to the bird. I need her hand, don't I, to make it effective. That's it, there's the shot. Lovely. And the sun glaring down. This is Leicester Square. I'll change the aspect in Affinity Photo. I've come down St. Martin's Court and look, we've got a stage door. I don't even know what's on or where it is. So I'm going to take a picture of it with the lady standing outside. It says on the door, Dracula, please note, there will be signing only, no selfies please. No selfies. I don't think Dracula could appear in an image, could he? It's the Coward Theatre, and this is the stage door. Let's take a shot of that. Just because we're wandering around London, I'm trying to find this street, and I'm having no success. But I'm actually taking myself down these little corridor-type alleyways of London. I think we go down here. St. Martin's Lane ahead. I know this place. Way back when, I worked for Balfour Beatty, worked in Russell Square, came off Charing Cross, walked up St. Martin's Lane. Oh, I know, this is where, yeah, this is a theatre, I know where it is now. I recognise Mr. Fogg's tavern, and you've got a theatre there. Jane Austen loved the theatre. I think that's the Coliseum. I'm now in a place called New Row, just off St. Martin's Lane. Charing Cross is down that way. But I love these old buildings, and it's not the normal stuff that you see. Let's change that white balance. Get some warmth going in. Just love it. Always look up, right? Hats and capes. Look at this shop. Laird hats and capes. Do you feel like royalty in there? People still buy these things. Santa Nata food shop. Helios Pharmacy. Castle Fine Art. Yeah, I'm just letting the camera roll. If I see something interesting, I'll let you know. Look at that. You see all this modernity, and then you see something like that, an old entrance to a building. Bassett Chambers, 1882. A mere 6 years later, and Jack the Ripper was on the rampage, wasn't he? The exposure right. The things that go through your head I've absolutely no idea now how long this video is going to be, but I've kind of resigned myself to the fact that while I will edit stuff out, I might just leave an awful lot of it in, whether it's the walking or the photography, all of that kind of stuff. William Nicholson, distiller, politician, cricket player and benefactor. The reason I did this, I loved the look of the ladies in the window eating their noodles, but now they're looking at me. I can't actually take a picture of them. Oh, that would have been a good shot, wouldn't it? Let's do it anyway. Worst they can do is shout at me, isn't it? Picture of someone just about to put something in their mouth. Right, I think I've got to turn down this road. Covent Garden. That's Covent Garden. I know exactly where I am now.
This is my endpoint. Where can I see the children? All right.
We are in Covent Garden. I may have hit record, I may have not.
Again, set up. Taking that on. Optimism. All right, here we go.
He wants a good show. I am not interested in the slightest. I might have taken a few shots and I wasn't actually recording, so here they are, if that's the case. If I was recording, you've already seen them. This is nice. South Hall of Covent Garden. I've got to take a picture of that, hasn't it? The food court with all the people lit up. Nice. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Girl on phone. Dial it down, Smith. One day I'm going to do a vlog all about beautiful people, because some people are just beautiful, male or female. Not that I swing both ways, but you know what I mean. Because it would be, I don't know, sexist of me to consider that I only take pictures of beautiful women. I'm not a fashion photographer, so dare I say it. This is nice. What is this? The wine place, Tapas Stories. I like the reds. I'm going to zoom in at the empty food. I think that's telling a story. Got it just before he was going to empty. People eating. Enjoying themselves. And then one of the whole place. I don't know what they're queuing up. Maybe they're queuing up to get themselves in. They've actually got some very nice looking shops in here, haven't they? I like that. Pollock's Toy Theatre. Art for art's sake. My eyes were drawn to this really old looking sign. Cakes. I love that. Get the cake shop, but split it. So we'll do it that way. Very nice. Done well there. Some lovely looking cakes. No, this was the sign. It's called Bullins and Westley Limited, Rich Blend, Covent Brand, Cigarettes. It's an old tobacconist's. A little bit of a crop. I am your random tourist, just taking shots as I walk around with my Sony HX50. What a great camera when it works. I can't get the whole of the Waldorf Theatre in, hotel, so I'll let the traffic move down and I'll just get the front. It'd be lovely if I could get the edge of a taxi or a red bus. There's a red bus coming. Oh gosh, I might even get a gap. How about that? With the taxi right in front. I'm going to get a gap. Give me a sec. 3, 2, 1. I was just looking at this. This is the India House, the thing, and they've got all these different, I don't know what they are, but that one's got a very suspicious looking swastika shot down the Lyceum Theatre. That could be a nice angle. Let's get past this bus. I wanted to try and get that shot, so I think I'm going to stand just at that, with my back to that traffic light, and take a shot right across with the Lyceum Theatre. Looks lovely, doesn't it? That's London for you.
I introduce my...
I'm now in the part of the Strand that is really old. Look at the worn away buildings. I forgot to sign out. I did a sign out for my Jane Austen video that I was doing, and I just realised, actually, Tudor, you've been doing 2 vlogs simultaneously. Jane Austen and photography. What's it? The sights and sounds of London town. So I hope you've tagged along. I hope you've enjoyed that. I've no idea how I'm going to string it all together, but it was fun. Me out with my Sony Cybershot, just walking the streets of London. Sounds a bit risky, doesn't it? Sounds like I'm selling myself for the cheapest buyer. Do you want to buy a picture, mate? Got some smashing shots here. You're gonna love it. See you in another video. Bye for now.